right, guys, welcome back to the outdoor garage. Today I'm gonna see what I can do about getting the cross member fit in and see what I want to do with that. I'm not the most educated on these swaps, so I got a few ideas. I've read some posts and watched some videos, and I don't really want to spend 400 whatever dollars for a swap cross member. So I want to see maybe if I can get the stock cross member moved over where it needs to be and re-drill some holes into the frame and use the old stock cross member. See how that goes. If not, then maybe I'll just have to buy one of those LS swap cross members and then go from there. But I'm gonna try my best to save some money where I can. So let's see what we can do. All right, guys, so I'm thinking that I can use the stock cross member if I cut off the mount on this side, flip it onto this other side here, weld it on there. But as you may have seen from one of my last videos, I'm not the best welder in the world, because I'm gonna have to measure it, see if I do flip it. I mean, it should, because even if the hole doesn't line up, I guess I can drill another hole in that mount to make it fit. But I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, boys. I'm gonna have to modify it so I can get it in here. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna have to buy one of those swap mounts, I guess. But I mean, those swap cross members. Let me see. I gotta get my tape measure. Actually, I'm just gonna cut that bitch off, mount it up, and then see where the tab has to go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can power wash this thing up, get it cleaned up a little bit. See about cutting it off. All right, so the grand master plan is cut this off, bring it back to the truck, mount the cross member without the trans mount, and then measure it to see where to weld it on this side. I'm gonna try it. I don't know, but that's my idea right now. See if that works or not, and then figure out after I see if it works. So here goes nothing, I guess. All right, so after some cutting, grinding, I think I'm kind of through it, but let's see if we are. See if I can knock the rest of it off. There she is, more or less. I gotta figure out how to stick it on this side. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean some of this crap off of here. And we'll go hang it and see where that's got to go. Got to clean that up too. But we'll hang it, see where this has to go, and see if we can do anything about welding it on there. If not, I'll maybe get somebody to weld it for me. All right, I got this somewhat cleaned off, I guess. And when I mount it, it should go something like this. Of course, I'm gonna have to. It looks like I'm gonna have to clean up these corners here. Something like that. Something like that. Oh no, we'll see. I gotta clean that up a little bit. All right, that should be good for now until I get the cross member mounted and see which way or how this has got to go up on there. But well, all we can do is try and save some money. All right, so I was able to re-drill mounting holes for the cross member there. Let's see, get some light on the subject. Yeah, it looks like I was a little overzealous with the size of the hole, a little too much zeal, but they should work when I tighten them up. And this side, I was able to move the hole over here, use this hole, move the other one here, and make mine on top. So let's see if we can get this cross member mounted up here. Nice. All right, so let's get this cross member up here now. Let's see what we got. All right, guys, so I got that side just one bolt tight temporarily. The other one, the bottom one's just there for giggles. Got the cross member up. Got this side installed-ish. That one bolt back here is a little crooked, but I mismeasured the hole. But it's tight, so it is what it is. Now, we gotta figure out the placement of this guy here. Looks like I will need a spacer. Some kind of a spacer so I gotta weld it here. Somewhere around there. And then I get a spacer somehow between there and my mount here. Or get a much thicker mount, longer, about 2 inch and a half, 2 inches. So I don't know if they make a different mount for a 4L80 that's about 2 inches taller, or if I gotta figure out a plate that'll go that high, because I don't think just a couple little tacks on the end here will hold. I don't think that'll be right, so I gotta full weld here and add that spacer there. I think that's what I gotta do. All right, guys, so got the cross member back. I gave it to a buddy to weld it for me, and got everything mounted. I'm about to try it on and see if it fits. But let me show you what we did. So what I did was I cut the mounting pad off of this side here, flipped it on this side, and I had to move the cross member back to reach here, and I also had to elongate this hole. So I could not weld it like that. I couldn't do anything, but the guy that did it for me, he just threw a little piece of scrap on here, welded it up, made it nice and solid, and put a little fill plate in the back here too to give it a little more strength, because I had it raised up from stock, so it's a little taller, so I don't have to use any extension for the to mount it up there. So let's get it on there and see if she fits. All right, so it might not be the prettiest thing in the world, but I am confident that it will hold. Now let's let the jack down. See what happens. I mean, should hold. There you go. Down, and she's in. That thing looks pretty damn good. I think it looks pretty damn good. I just got to find a nut for the mount. Should be good to go on this part. There she is. All right, now that we got that cross member in and Arya doesn't have to be under the truck at all, I'm gonna have to finish up here, get these motor mounts tightened up, and go from there.
Oh, hello everybody.
Okay, now what I need you to do is come over on this side.
Yep.
And hold that wrench down.
Down? Yeah.
Actually, flip it the other way.
Oh.
Flip it the other way with the other end. There you go.
This tire is hot.
And just, you gotta hold it, press it down. You gotta hold it down, there you go. All right, now let's do the other side. All right, I'll turn it a little bit so you can get it in there. All right, there we go. Just watch your fingers, because this one's going to push down, and I don't get your fingers caught in between. There you go, like that. You put your fingers in between. There you go. All right. Boom. Can you get it out? Oh no. There we go. Boom shakalaka. All right. Now next, I think we're gonna have to bolt in the torque converter to the flex plate, right, Arya?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bolt that in so we don't forget it. And I don't think anybody wants to see that. Anybody want to see that?
No.
You don't think anybody wants to see that? No? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back when we do something a little more exciting. Bye!